Sexiness is all I like.
Sexiness is all I like. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ndyamie and I'm super excited to have you on this episode. If you like my new soundtrack, please give a thumbs up, leave your comment down there. It was produced at Genius Empire by Malik Mek and it was sung by Vamia Khalid. I'm so in love with it, and please, I want to give you a chance to listen to this soundtrack. It's so exciting. It talks about African fashion. It talks about how sexy I am. Yo.
Baby Ndyamie, I like your style. It's just a beautiful feeling. Ankara style.
Now today I'm super excited too because I'm going to answer all your questions that you asked me on my Facebook and Instagram, and some of my friends sent me some questions on WhatsApp, and here are the answers. But most of all, I thank all of you for appreciating who I am, for appreciating my beauty, my skin color, and all that. And I had most of you, instead of sending questions, asking things like, why are you this beautiful? First of all, I want to thank God for making me the way I am. And I want to thank all of you who find me beautiful, who find me attractive, who find me sexy, and all that. So big kisses to ya. Then the other question was about my marital status, where I stay. You guys were asking questions like, why do you stay? Are you married? Do you have any kids? Yo, I'm not married. Yes, I'm not married, but I'm seeing someone. Yeah, and then I stay in Kampala, Uganda, where Ntinda side. To my career side, I had people asking me what inspired me to join the fashion industry, and is Ndyamie Grace my real name? Talking about my name, Ndyamie Grace is not my real name. My real name is Ndyamie Grace. Yes, Ndyamie Grace, you had me right. And Ndyamie Grace is just, I got it from my full name. I cut it short. And then what inspired me to go for fashion? I personally love fashion. I love bougie things. I love travel. I love beauty. I love a lot of things. But among all those, I chose fashion because I'm a person who loves sexy dresses. But I went for African fashion specifically because it was kind of being lagged behind, and people weren't, mostly in Uganda, weren't taking it, pushing it. I didn't feel like it was being pushed like it deserved to be pushed. People were bringing in a lot of Western fashion, which wasn't fair to our fashion trends, values, culture, and all that. So I was like, yo, I have to go to this side of fashion. But all in all, I personally loved and love fashion. And then I had my friend on Facebook asking why the Chikoi fabric is more trending than the Lubugo fabric. Like the Lubugo is kind of being left behind. To my knowledge and research, the Chikoi fabric is soft. The Chikoi fabric is soft, so it is easy for anyone to put it on, which is not the case with the Lubugo. The Lubugo is kind of hard. It's kind of hard, so it is not comfortable for everyone, or this normal put on. So I think that's why people don't really like it. And then the Lubugo fabric is expensive. Yeah, it is expensive. which is not the case with Chikoi fabric. And then I've seen a lot of companies that manufacture Chikoi fabric in different fabrics. So it is everywhere. So it is very easy for anyone to access Chikoi, which is not the case with Lubugo. The Chikoi fabric is this African fabric, this. And then this is the Lubugo that we are talking about. So this Chikoi is manufactured by very many people, very many companies, even out of Uganda. Anywhere you will find Chikoi fabric. But the Lubugo is from the Mutuba tree. So there is a specific tree that has to be cut in order to manufacture the Lubugo fabric. So it is a long process, and I think that's why the Chikoi is more in the industry than the Lubugo fabric. And then you asked why the Lubugo fabric is so expensive. It is expensive for reasons of manufacturing, because it is a long process that you have to take to manufacture the Lubugo. You have to cut a tree, you have then to do a lot. If you can go and research about research how the Lubugo fabric is manufactured, you will see why. Because most in art, most times we sell time. So the more time you spend manufacturing or constructing something, is the more it is going to be expensive. So I think those are some of the reasons why the Lubugo fabric. And then Lubugo fabric, there is this mindset where people are being buried in Lubugo. So people see Lubugo as witchcraft or scary, something that is scary, because now African art is being taken to be witchcraft. You'll find someone putting on these long beards, having these ashes, and people are like, yo, musezi huyo. You understand? So Lubugo has that, people have that mindset of Lubugo being for the deceased and where they bury the dead in Lubugo fabric. So it is a bit scary for some people. So I think that's why the Lubugo fabric is expensive and not into the fashion industry too much. And then I had people appreciating me for taking good care of myself. I think you see my glowy skin. This is my natural glowing skin, and I want to thank everyone who finds me attractive, glowy, beautiful. Like I stated before when I was starting this episode, I'll be uploading my skincare routines and showing you guys how I keep my skin, how I make my skin glow this and keep it in its natural color. Still, many of you were asking me how I maintain my skin color black and looking good. But like I said, I'm putting up my skincare routines and my favorite oils, my favorites, because I normally use baby jelly. My favorite baby jelly is how I cope up with my skin as a whole. And if you really want me to start uploading those episodes about my skin color, about my face, about how much of me, if you guys really want much of episodes that are about me, leave it in the comment section. I'll be down there reading and I'll have to deliver, because you are my bosses. I had this one person asking me about, actually it's not one person, I get this question a lot from my friends asking me about which business that they can start up in Uganda and earn from it. So my advice to you all is that there is no one that is going to come and tell you how to do business, because the business you're going to do is about you. You're going to be in this business. There is no way I'm going to come and tell you to go for fashion when you really don't like fashion, or when you're not a fashion person. So don't ask anyone for what you can do. I'm sure everyone has that inner voice. You know what you can do best. You know what you love to do, what you would love to do. That's why some people go for music, some people go for fashion, some people go for art, like drawing art, some people go for retail businesses. I mean, we are so different. So as for me, I'm not going to wake up and tell you to do this or this. Only what I can advise is that do what you love, because when you're self-driven, when you do what you love, you're going to drive yourself everything. Much as you're going to find difficulties, it is never easy, though. You're only going to see my results. You're going to see what I've reaped from this hard work. You're not going to see the other hard side. But it is not going to be easy. But as long as you love something, you're always going to push yourself. You're going always to do your best. So my advice to you all who are watching, please do what you love. Do what you love from heart and think you can do best and push yourself towards accomplishing it. And then someone comes in, do you do tailoring? In case I have my own material. If you don't know, I am a fashion designer. I'm an African fashion designer, and my company is called Ndyamie Grace Fashion House. We are located in Kampala, Uganda, but we do shipping. You can check us out at www.ndfashionhouse.com and Facebook, Ndyamie Grace Fashion House, Instagram, and Ndyamie Grace Fashion House. But yes, we do tailoring, though it is not our thing. Like, we're not focused a lot into that. But for now, yes, we do tailoring if you have your fabric. So don't hesitate to come through. And then I have lots of friends on Facebook who ask whether I'm open for fashion classes and trainings. I have not really opened so much for fashion classes because a lot more is going on. But yeah, 2021, I'm ready. 2021, I'm going to teach y'all that want to be trained, that want to learn fashion for men, fashion for kids, fashion for female, and basically African fashion. 2021, I'm open for fashion training. So don't hesitate to check on me. But still on my channel down there are very many episodes that you can learn from. I taught you guys how to thread and pedal a sewing machines. I taught you how to stitch v-neck shirts. I taught you guys a lot of things are down there. And if you want more of these training episodes, please still let me know what if you want more of them. But down there, if you go down there and you're serious on learning, that you really want to learn, you'll learn. And then someone asks what my best hangout places are. What do you think they are? I don't really have specific hangout places, but I love travel, I love swimming, I love music, I love a lot of things. So I don't really have specific hangout places, but anywhere that I feel comfortable, anywhere that I feel my energy is being matched, I would settle for that place. Yeah. And then I had people asking me when I started my fashion career. I started my fashion career in 2017. Yeah, that's when the journey started. I typically had nothing. I knew nothing about this whole thing of stitching and garment construction and all that. Much as I loved fashion and I had styling ideas, but I really didn't have a fashion designing ideas. But 2017 is when the journey started. So it is never too late or too early for you guys to start. I was so young when I started. Yes, so don't hesitate to start anything, start up anything that you feel your energy is being matched, as long as you can earn from it. The other question is, because I didn't want even to number because I would lose count, guys. So the other question is, people always ask me where my business is located, but my Facebook has all the locations and all that. But my business is located in Wandegea and the contacts are there, quick replies, yeah, the emails, everything, all the details that you need are on my Facebook and Instagram page, business pages though, Ndyamie Grace Fashion House and Ndyamie Grace Fashion House. So do not be scammed. And then I had people asking me if I learned fashion as a career or just learned from someone getting their skills. Yes, I went for fashion. I went to a fashion school in Uganda, in Kampala, Uganda, and I was a bit disappointed because I was green about fashion when I joined, about fashion designing when I joined the school, but I wasn't getting what I really hoped I was going to get, because I wouldn't get the attention that I really wanted. Because you know, if someone is new to the thing, they really want someone to help them out, but I wasn't being helped, so I had to look for other sources of how to get knowledge. And my advice that I want to give anyone out there that really wants to join the fashion industry is that as long as you're going to a fashion school, mostly in Uganda, because that's where I've been to school. I won't talk about other countries, but mostly in Uganda, if you're going to join a fashion school, please make sure you have other sources of knowledge that are really going to help you more so in garment construction, because it is going to be hard for you if you don't really know, if you're green about fashion designing and you really go to a school in Uganda. I'm going to tell you that it is not going to be as easy as you may think. So as you're considering to go for a fashion school, please consider outsourcing knowledge from other people that are already in the thing. You got that? And then someone asked me to tell them about my fashion house and how I started. I really started small, is all I can tell you. I started very small. I was young, in 2017, and I started really small. So please do not hesitate to start. Much as small as it may seem to be, do not start, because at least where I started is a way much bigger than how I started. So however small it may be, please do not hesitate to start, because when you don't start, there is nothing that you're going to build up to. You will have no goals to look up to. But already start. I really started small, and I'm so humbled, I'm so appreciative to the journey and where I am right now. And then someone asked what my startup capital was. Can you imagine? Well, I won't estimate a certain amount of money that I really had to start up, but just know I really started up small, is all I can tell you. That like I said before, I started up very small, and you know, at things, normally you need material and the skill. So as long as you have the skill and you can access or afford raw materials, much as small they may seem, please do work, do start up, however small, I'm gonna keep on telling youths or all of you that watch Ankara by Ndyamie to always start up, no matter how small it is. Most of these art things or hands-on businesses, as long as you have the material and you have the skill, you're ready to go. And then someone asked where I see myself in the next 5 years. Woo! Gosh, where do you think I'll be according to the energy, according to the hard work that you guys always... Actually, I want to thank all of you that thank me for being hardworking. That's really energized me. I'm really so appreciative. Thank you for being real and for recognizing real. I'm not God, really. I don't. I'm just human. I don't really know how things may go. But according to my wish, according to my will, I would love to be the biggest brand in East Africa and the world at large. So I really want Ndyamie Grace Fashion House to be big and bigger. So I won't be so sure. I won't be sure about how and where I'll be in the next 5 years, but all to God. What do I say? I'm only human. And then I had someone asking me how I overcame the fear of starting up my own projects and my own brand versus going for a salary paying job. Personally, I love being a boss. I don't love being someone's employee. So all I had in my mind from day one is that, okay, from when I started getting these lessons and advices about our career guidance, I was like, yo, I want to start up my own. So I was sure and ready that no matter what, no matter how it goes around, I have to start up my own. And according to my environment, I had to choose something that I really loved and thought I would push out to its best no matter what, and that was fashion. So personally, I'm not a person who loves to be ordered around or who loves to be on pressure. I love doing things my way, neatly, in a good way, self-driven, but still my way. So there was no way that I could go for a salary paying job. No, that wasn't my thing. Galama like your style, Galama like your style. Thank you for watching this episode, and I hope at least you know 30% about me now, 30, 20, 10 or what. Anyway, at least you know something about Ndyamie Grace. If you've not subscribed, please, I'll encourage you to subscribe, like, share, comment. Join the family. Let's grow together. Peace.
Baby Ndyamie, I like your style. It's just a beautiful feeling.